Socio-Demographic Characteristics. The juvenile justice court system population in the United States of America is comprised of youth ranging from 10 to 17 years old. Though youths from Black, White, Hispanic, Asian, First Nations, and other ethnicities are represented in the juvenile justice system, Black youths, male and female, are overrepresented and more likely to be formally adjudicated in the juvenile system at all stages of processing. Summer indicates African American youth accounted for just 17% of adolescents ages 10 to 17 in 2010, yet characterized 31% of juvenile arrests, 40% of detentions, 34% of adjudications, and 45% of cases transferred to the adult criminal court. Initially, the juvenile justice court system was used as a progressive intervention to rehabilitate white youth who engaged in delinquent and/or criminal behaviors. Many of the youth processed through the juvenile justice system were abused and/or neglected, which led to their involvement in the child welfare system. Youths who had dual involvement with the child welfare institution and juvenile justice institution have recently been labeled crossover youth. Child welfare services and juvenile courts did not have clear boundaries early in the history of juvenile justice due to the commonality and purpose of both institutions in reforming wayward youth to societal norms. The majority of offending youth came from families of lower socioeconomic status with little educational attainment. Juvenile courts aim to intervene early enough in a child's life to divert the trajectory away from behaviors associated with criminality. African Americans were intentionally and systematically excluded from the juvenile justice systems. Their needs and the needs of other non-white youths were not accounted for during the inception of the institution. Further, whenever African American youths did encounter juvenile justice, they overwhelmingly received harsher treatment. During the 1970s, integration efforts reached the juvenile justice population, resulting in an increase of minority youth being processed through the juvenile criminal justice system. The epidemic of Black juvenile overrepresentation within the criminal justice system is not confined to a specific region of the United States, indicating structural flaws in the handling of Black youth engaged in at-risk or delinquent behaviors. Lieber and Fix assert that in spite of variations in crime rates, Black overrepresentation has remained constant for the past 40 years.